Hi folks, welcome back to another Travels of Red Rover. I'm Shawn.
And I'm Corinne.
And where are we today, Corinne?
We're at the Torres del Paine National Park in Patagonia in Chile. And we're on the shore of Pehoé Lake.
And it's an absolutely gorgeous morning. In fact, Corinne came to decide to do this right when the light was getting perfect, so we're not going to waste any time this morning.
Got to get to work. So we're here on the shores of the lake, and we're down at the beach near the campground, and it's got a lovely little bay, but it takes a little work to find anything that provides some foreground here. There's trees right up to some of the edge of the beach. You can't really see them too well in the dark of the early morning. And the beachfront is mostly dirt, small rocks, so not a lot of material to work with here. I've climbed up a hill a bit from the beach, and you can see I've got a couple trees that I can use here to frame my composition of the mountain peaks. And so I'm going to get to work, take a few shots while the light is good. I've got the evergreen tree to my right, a little bit of mistletoe on it. Weather is good this morning, very clear skies. And I've got my camera on f9, but I've turned up my ISO to 3200 because we're getting some breezes that are fluttering the branches of this tree. So I want to try and keep those from getting too blurred in my picture. So I'm doing ISO 3200. I've also set my camera on aperture priority, so I'm not worried about the shutter speed. And I just use my exposure compensation to do a little adjustment.
And as always, don't forget to tell us which photo you like best down in the comments below.
We're just a few minutes before sunrise, and I've switched over to my 70 to 200 millimeter lens, trying to get some zoomed in shots of those peaks off in the distance. Now I'm not so worried about the blowing of the trees because I haven't got the trees in my composition. This is a view from the back of the camera. You can see all those mountain peaks just lighting up, and it's time to get busy. What's really beautiful is if you can capture a couple of these peaks, just getting the first burst of the morning sunlight. They glow a bright red like there's a fire inside the mountain.
Well, we got another windy morning.
Yeah, it wasn't quite as bad as our other days. I didn't have to hold my tripod in place.
Yeah, or it didn't actually get slammed to the ground today, so it was definitely an improvement. It was a pretty morning. Unfortunately, we didn't get any clouds this morning. It seemed to be feast or famine. And so it really made it a fairly simple shot. I primarily focused on close-ups of the mountain and how the light was playing across it. I took a couple wider shots in that, but generally speaking, it was a fairly straightforward morning of mountain shots.
Yes, but it was beautiful. A little bit of red glow in it when the first of the sunlight hit it, so got some good color.
Yeah, I thought the color was quite lovely, and the sun is actually sort of a little north and east. Well, it's obviously in the east, but a little north of the mountains, on the north side of the mountains. So the light splashes across it, kind of coming between the peaks, which was really quite lovely. Well, folks, that brings this video to a conclusion. If you enjoyed it, we sure hope you give us a thumbs up.
And we hope you will consider subscribing and watching more of our videos.
And as always, if you want to know when we release a video, hit that bell button down below.
And we love your questions and comments. So if you have any thoughts you want to share with us, you can put it in the comment section down below, and we'll be sure to respond as soon as possible.
And until next time, bye for now.
Bye for now.
And to end the video, here are a few iPhone photos that we took later that morning. We sure hope you enjoy them.